Thank you, Zoom support website. You actually did exactly what I wanted very quickly. So A plus,
Yay!
like completely unironic. Thank you to that website and everybody who maintains it because that was very fast.
It would not make me Vampirella because Vampirella's fashion sense is way superior to my own. I have to
Okay,
say.
so
Yeah.
now we can make a cool survivor person.
Okay.
Um, and I'm just gonna come over here real quick and change how chat works so that I can actually have the full screen on here.
All right, cool.
No, actually that was better. Okay. So it's a little ungainly, but it's gonna make my eyes hurt less.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna have a cool fighty lady.
Nice.
I love this hair. I think this is good fighty person hair.
It is because it's like short but not gone and clearly looks lived in.
Yes, and while in reality this hair would get in the person's eyes, because this is a cool action video game, it doesn't matter.
Just go with it. Yep.
Yep. And let's have. I dig that hair. Let's
Nice.
go green, and then let's have somebody. That's like that. Okay, we get some scars. We have options for scars.
Yeah, there's a lot of very cool looking scars there.
So we've got some crisscross scars here. We've got a nice like across the face slash scar here. Some more complicated ones there. Got like a down to the lip scar.
Nice.
A bunch over here.
Oh, that one's fun.
All right.
I like that. I like the double eye scar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I wonder what this is. This could be useful.
So we got, I think if there's five or so.
What this is?
Sounds very young.
What's this doing here?
This could be useful. Wonder what this is. This could be useful.
Huh. Wonder what this is. Huh. This looks like it was important once.
So what if we go back up here? All right. Because I think the white is suggesting older than the voice is giving me. But if we go up to here, then I think we could argue for seen some shit.
Yeah. This is a funny thing, like, so narrators, when you're trying to pick narrators for audio stuff, which is a thing that I do for Escape Pod, these are considerations that come into play. It's like, okay, is the character an older character? Is this a younger character? What is the gender of this character? What is the vibe of this character? And you kind of go down the list and think like, okay, who has a voice that I think can match this? And different people have more kind of performative capacities that they can put on different voices, but yeah.
So how do we feel about this? We didn't take a look at any of the other head slash face shapes. But I think if we do that, it's going to reset everything.
Oh yeah, and also like honestly, this could take us for the entire time. I mean,
absolutely.
I'm very much I will take an hour to do character creation, but we don't have that long, so.
All right, so we've got, it looks like 7 or 8 heads. This face shape feels like good cartoon character design to me.
Yeah.
But let's see. We've got some options there. We're going to stick with that or go to brown eyes a little bit deeper.
Yeah, those light brown ones are almost like amber. It's wild.
Yeah, because like it's almost like I'm getting blue around the very edge here, right?
Yeah. That's fun.
And that feels interestingly kind of uncanny.
Yeah.
All right, and we're going to do standard, normal difficulty. We're not skipping the tutorial. So why I suggested this to Valerie is that this game, Remnant from the Ashes, came out in like 2019 and got a pretty positive response. A lot of people pitched it as like, it's Dark Souls with guns. But the games critics that I was following at the time, so Austin Walker and a few other people, because I mostly followed Waypoint, which people at Waypoint are now doing Remap, they liked this, but they saw it as a like kind of diamond in the rough, good first draft kind of thing.
Right.
And now Remnant 2 from the same team is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that one is getting, I would say, even a bit better response. And I'm very curious about that game. And it seems like it's doing some interesting stuff with storytelling and world building with like procedural generation, making your levels. And so the tutorial in this game is supposed to do a better job of introducing like the overall premise than the tutorial in Remnant 2 does. So I thought maybe we'd play this a bit, and then if Remnant 2 is something that Brandon and or Greg are interested in, or I can get, you know, other people in the kind of Speculate family interested in, that might be something that we can do with these video game streams.
Cool.
So I feel pretty good about this fighting person.
Let's go.
Jump forward. We're gonna play game. This is gonna be offline because we don't have anybody else playing the game kind of in this group.
Yeah, alas, I do not have it. Otherwise, that would have been potentially fun for us to co-op or whatever.
What can we do when our last hope fails?
So I haven't.
That you must discover.
I played this tutorial when the game like
Our last hope.
came out, but I
Sail
haven't
this sea
touched it
before
since then.
In search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations.
Because this is like a post-apocalyptic thing for the
Or so we thought.
for this person's world.
When the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home.
And what's cool about this is in a lot of the Souls
Only
games,
the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned.
you often have the character going
Not be easy.
to a foreign land where everything is all fucked up. So there's a little bit of mirroring of that here.
Right.
The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within.
Imagine that coming for you.
I would rather it not.
Yeah.
When our last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
Okay. So this game has like crafting stuff, so you know we'll be picking up iron and other things like that. But I think part of why this game may have struggled is that it takes a little while before the game goes from post-apocalypse that seems fairly familiar to here's what's really going on.
Ah, yeah.
And that that feels like a thing that a lot of writers might struggle with,
Yeah.
because you know in a lot of stuff you get there's either the instruction or people learn the lesson that
Right.
you want to start with the focus of the story really tight and narrow. And so it's hard to then get from that to something that is like big and high concept. Okay, so consumables. Looks like that was some kind of okay. So this will restore my health, which is
Which you
down at-
need, because you're actually starting at like half health already, which is interesting.
Yeah, and so that feels like it's a good way of representing the fact that my character has already been through it and is not like okay, so here's kind of like one of our standard enemy types.
Immediate creepy zombie creature.
Yeah, and they're like kind of tree plant
Yeah,
monsters.
yeah. No, this is definitely very freaky.
Okay, and I can dodge with my circle here. and that's my gray bar down there is stamina.
Okay, and that seems to replenish much faster than health, certainly.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta remember to actually use my dodges here. I've been playing Lies of P, which is what if Pinocchio was like Bloodborne?
Oh, wow.
Kind of surprisingly solid, but the full game doesn't come out until like September. We've just been playing the demo.
Oh, that is yikes.
Uh-oh. Oh, I really need to be dodging.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage here. Uh-oh.
Okay. But they're not dropping consumables.
Yeah, that is a problem.
I love the sound design here that we're getting with like the creaking gate and stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing over here. Looks like this is going to be the mantling tutorial. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, immediate boss when you were
Okay.
already at low health.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
yikes.
okay.
Hang in there.
I think I was I was expected to get KO'd.
Yeah. Nice. I kind of hate it when games do that, I gotta say. It's not my favorite method of advancing plot stuff.
Yeah.
Like I wish they would give you the option to impress the people or something. I don't know.
You're awake.
Yep. Prince
Hi there.
Justin, how is the audio balance between
take it
me and
slow.
Valerie in the game?
You
If you
got
could let me
hurt
know,
real
that'd be
bad.
great.
You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
I mean, no. Who wants to start bleeding again?
Ward 13. It's safe here. Maybe the only safe place there is. I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Wriggler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
Oh no. Did Mark die saving me? That's really depressing.
Just gonna tweak some of our video here to make
Cool.
it a little bit better. Valerie is a little louder than me. The game is significantly lower than me. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull this down down a bit. I can't change the game yet, but I can lower myself a little bit.
Never mind. I'll
All
see
right,
you later.
and I'm gonna go to here, and we're gonna do options, audio.
Yeah, let me see if I can lower my own microphone stuff.
So I've pulled the game audio back up to 80% from 60, and I lowered Valerie's output to stream by a little bit.
I also lowered my audio on my end, so now if I'm too low, let me know and I'll swap it back.
Okay. Nope, I don't want to punch. I want to talk.
I don't think this is coming back. He's been
No
gone for
talking, only
days.
punching. Yeah,
Okay.
this is very like Fallout level depressing kind of stuff, but even Fallout feels almost like has more organized settlements with better survivability.
Yeah, and Valerie, you can pull yourself back up a bit.
Okay, cool.
So that red light there helped communicate to me that this is where I'm supposed to be going.
Sorry about that. I don't know if I messed up
Well,
the thing 'cause
well.
I hit the wrong button.
Look who's awake. I figured you for dead. Riggs and I barely pulled you out of that mess.
See, that's the voice that we would have had if we were gray-haired like this lady.
Yes. Absolutely. All right. Sorry, I'm just...
Yep.
I don't like the fact that I'm getting this bar at the bottom, so I'm trying to modify the overlay. All right, we're going to get a bar of something. Apologies to myself and to everyone.
I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest.
It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you.
I feel like I don't need to tell you anything is a rude thing to say, given these
Yeah.
people saved your life.
They did, in fact.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time. But you've got no chance of getting there in this storm.
But I'm the protagonist.
Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what.
Oh dear.
You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
Like what?
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
Okay.
Another
It's
way out?
Not a door, exactly. And it may not even work.
So I think
The
that is going to
reactor is on
be
the
the
lower basement level. There's
like
a
interdimensional thing. Sorry, I'm just
Oh.
gonna tweak the video again because I'm too far at the bottom. All right.
Mhm.
Why trust me
Because
with
I'm
this?
not losing any more of my people today. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the root.
You don't know me.
You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
I'm very punchy.
All right. Find the reactor on the base's lower level. But now I'm gonna go talk.
But first, get your sword.
I wonder if there's like an achievement for completing the reactor thing with your
With
without.
no sword.
Yeah.
I feel this is a very it's dangerous to go alone take this moment though. Like I don't-
Yeah. Right, I think the smith is here. Is that? Yeah, you look like a Riggs.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
I mean, accurate, but I don't know
But
that that's
yeah,
the nicest.
rude.
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. I think I
Ouch.
remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor.
Well, I
Good luck down
need to
there.
go down there too. So,
You're gonna have to test your fist theory, I guess. Here we go.
what if you gave me that armor, or I don't know, a hammer?
Literally anything. A board with nails in it. A board that's on fire.
All right, so I think this is where I go to be able to then go down. Boxes. I'm not sure this is correct. No. Okay. Bases lower level. Are you stairway?
This is definitely a very sad settlement.
Because that's the Ward 13 access that's blocked off. Oh, this looks like it goes down.
Aha.
Radiological symbols.
That
Reactor
seems
level.
like a sign, maybe. Yeah.
Hello?
Scaring me out.
Hey, hi. Please don't shoot me.
Yeah. Hello.
Don't shoot me with your cool high collar duster.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you come from?
Upstairs.
You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You? Is that right? Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, you ever start a reactor?
How hard could it be? Just a radiological
Well,
alarm.
it makes a lot of noise, for starters. Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way.
Will you give me a
You
gun?
probably need a weapon, huh?
Thank you. Yes, please.
Let's see if I can find you something.
Okay, so here's where we pick our character class.
Oh, nice, nice. Does this automatically change our outfit too? Like,
I don't know that it does. So
I was gonna say, like suddenly we have also new clothing that Ace has given us out of the goodness of her heart.
yeah, so Scrapper is like the tank close-up character, shotgun, repeating pistol, and a scrap hammer. Ex-cultist, mid-range and support, coach gun, repeater pistol, scrap hatchet, or hunter, which is long range, hunting rifle, repeating pistol, and scrap sword.
Mm. What
So
is your preference? I've never played before, so I have no idea how each of these plays.
So I know the ex-cultist gets like a heal ability,
Hmm.
which is pretty good. I sometimes like playing tanks.
That should improve our odds.
Plus, I'm really curious whether all
Get
my
up there
stuff
and start
changes.
the
No.
reactor.
Ah, not yet.
All right. So here's my shotgun, and then I think. All right. So C to check equipment. Scrap hammer, adventurer stuff. Do I have my mod? No. All right, because I think you can put yes, equip
Get up
available.
there and start the reactor.
I don't
So you have
have any
nothing. You have no mods yet. Okay, got it.
Okay, so X to toggle weapons.
Oh, so you can just kind of swap back and forth pretty fast.
Yeah, I can also do it
Nice.
with mouse wheel. Looks like.
Okay, cool.
Love this old interface. Press the spacebar to continue. View fault logs.
This is a lot of stuff.
Okay, no, I'm not doing all that. Run system tests. Okay,
Everything is failing.
sure. Back. Initialize reactor. So, here come some critters.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Somebody came from behind you, or?
No.
Okay.
I thought that I could use the shotgun in a way that I actually couldn't.
Whoopsies. Now you know.
No! Shh. Okay, so if you die, you get help.
Oh. Love back-to-back moments. It's always fun.
Game has bailed me out. It probably won't do that again.
Those things are creepy.
Did it! Saved your ass too. Hey, don't feel bad. We're alive and the power's back on. I'd call that a win. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the need some help out there discount.
Why is capitalism surviving in the post-apocalypse? This is one of the things that I've always found the most unbelievable about many post-apocalyptic games. Like,
Yeah.
barter system, I get it, yes, and if you're going to travel a lot, then some sort of fiat currency makes sense, but otherwise it's like, why, though?
Did you watch the HBO The Last of Us?
No, I didn't, and I've never played the game either.
So it's one of the later episodes, maybe like episode 6 out of 8. They go to a big settlement, probably one of the biggest settlements that they've seen outside of a city. And the Pedro Pascal character's brother is there, and is married to like one of the town leaders.
Okay.
And they're describing how the town
Have some
operates.
light around here.
And the
You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
Pedro Pascal character is like, I don't know, that sounds like communism. And the brother's like, oh, no, no, no. And the woman's like, this is literally a
Actually, though,
commune.
yeah.
which I appreciate.
I know that is great.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You
Destiny?
want to save the world, ain't you?
Got like a protagonist energy.
Yeah, it's just you're giving that vibe.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this.
Is it a button? I really want it to be a
Keep the
button.
spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep you for death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. But that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it. Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path.
Why is he telling us
traveler.
this? Because we have a destiny?
So the Dragon Heart is like our Estus Flask from the Souls games. Limited number of uses before power is depleted. Dragon Heart charges are replenished after resting at a checkpoint or dying.
Okay.
So when you rest at a checkpoint, you get the Dragon Heart charges back, but all the enemies respawn.
Ooh.
Great work with the reactor, friend.
Ooh. It's
Make a
very
good team.
yikes.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this to heal myself up.
I
Because,
was gonna say, you're in bad shape, yeah.
yeah, anything we do, we're going to... So here's the armor for the other two. Well, actually not necessarily, because this is more like the scrapper armor. I guess we should go back to over here.
Yeah. I did love the really cool hat on the cultist, ex-cultist. That was fun. Not good armor for a scrapper though. You need more than a hat to protect your head if you're getting in
Yes.
close.
You know, in something like Destiny, you get the option to, like, you're wearing the helmet, you just don't look like you're wearing the helmet, because if you want
Yeah.
to see the character's face, and I get that.
Yeah, totally.
Glad to see you got the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the Dragon Heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
This blend of like tech and sort of fantasy stuff
I
is very interesting.
suppose
Because this feels like our world,
His
but
notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
I did all this stuff, I don't need your help. I'm like, no.
no.
But I doubt
Oh my
you'll last
God.
long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
So now you have a quest to get better gear. Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
it's interesting because this does give kind of like sort of like how Blades in the Dark is like a fantasy post-apoc kind of
Fred.
situation. This is
Thanks for
doing that
getting
kind of
power
split.
back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
okay. Upgrading
did
guns
he-
and armor.
Like, what did he do with our old blade? Did he bayonet your?
I don't know. Or did he just, like, turn it into scrap to then do an upgrade?
Did he turn it into currency? Like,
Yeah, right. Okay, upgrading is essential, sure. So, okay. Weapon mod, required materials. What if we...
okay, so yeah, he must have like turned into iron. So it's like, yes, now you have the thing to do the thing with. Okay.
Yeah. Let's upgrade the shotgun. Since that seems like a main weapon. Advanced attributes. That was we've already seen. We don't have the iron to upgrade anything else.
All right, hey,
Yeah.
now that's better. Oh, and take this. It's
Okay,
not the
here's the
strongest
class
stuff,
armor.
but
There you go.
more protection than what you've got. Ah, there you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts
I
out
love
there.
the mix of medieval helmet and like
Yeah.
metal football helmet.
Yep. Yep.
We'd all be long gone if Ford didn't run a tight ship. She keeps this place going and helps folks like you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
Oh, really?
McCabe, eh?
Time to immediately pump her for information. This will go well.
Uh-huh. My guess is that McCabe is somewhere in here. Are you McCabe?
Are you my McCabe?
No? No?
I'm just some guy, you know? I look like that last guy. We have the same character model.
Okay. Are you McCabe?
I like the sandbag barrier here. It's like, is that keeping water out or bad guys? It's unclear.
Hey, Ford wants to see you. I sure wouldn't keep her waiting.
You must not be McCabe, though.
Whoa!
Ah.
That person teleported.
Ah. Oh, is that McCabe?
Okay.
Are you gonna end up trucking that child around with you? Because that's gonna be a lot.
Seems unwise, honestly.
I mean, it worked for Pedro Pascal.
I mean, that's fair.
You always have to worry, though, in games like this. It's like, does the child get protagonist immunity? Is McCabe on the mini-map, by the way? Is that... I don't know.
Let's see.
If
Hey,
that's
that's
even a
actually a
thing.
map. The... I don't think the people's names are
Okay.
labeled, but let me go down back to here and use the map again. So... I'm gonna do...
It's like, there are people there, but who are they?
Right. Okay.
It's kind of like the Emberverse by Sterling in that weird mix of gear, or I guess Apocalypse World. Yeah, it's I don't think I've read the Sterling books. That's what E.M. Sterling or something like that.
Good to see a new face around here.
Are you McCabe?
I just
No,
talked to
that's
you.
yeah. Wait, what? He just gave you Dragonheart. Like, did you forget me already? Was that where you replaced?
Okay, this is not people. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs and then see if there's anybody else upstairs other than Ford. Maybe not.
Go get yourself better protection from Riggs and McCabe. Then
I don't know where McCabe is. TBH.
Could you give me directions? It would help. Yeah, when you're writing Apocalypse, it is like you have a lot of choices to make in terms of what kind of world are you apocalypsing from?
Right.
Like Fallout, you're apocalypsing from a retro futuristic world with a 50s vibe, but superior technology in some ways.
Yep. Okay, so
Yeah.
Brandon is in the waiting room, which
Oh,
means I'm going to take us back to title card for a minute and then set us up to be able to maybe do some like session 0 stuff for Fight with Spirit. But we'll go to title card. Valerie, Brandon, and I will chat a little bit and we'll figure out what we're going to do. So
okay.
thanks for hanging out with us while we poke at Remnant.
Yeah.
We are not done. We're just going to confer for a minute.
Yes.
now. Hello. I believe this means that we're back, and we should have a Brandon on audio.
Hello, can you hear me?
Woohoo!
All right, I'm seeing the waveform go, so I think that means that you can be heard.
Yay!
So thanks for hanging out, folks. So yeah, Valerie was just, or I guess we were just talking about the game, Remnant here. Brandon has had, I would say, a day. I can say on his behalf. So we're just gonna keep chilling with this for a little bit, and we'll get to play.
I would like very much at some point to play Fight with Spirit because it is really a fun game.
It is, yeah, very fun.
Yeah, and I'd like to experience the group mechanics because that's how the game is designed to be played.
Yeah.
But I also very highly suspect that the power might go out again, so I'm not gonna put anyone on the hook for that. So that will be a later stream.
All right, so Brandon, we are
I feel
trying.
like the guy that we're looking for probably he has to have something like a shop. Is a guy, right? The gender was unclear to me. Okay, it's like God, there has to be something shop-like, right? Like.
Right, because we've gotten things from several different people already.
Yeah, and
right,
they always seem to be kind of like in front of stuff.
Right. Is McCabe like somebody else in this room? Are you secretly around the corner? Are you a McCabe
here with us?
Yeah, right.
So you're the stray Ford was talking about.
Okay.
Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me, giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler, got it? I don't upgrade trash.
I feel like sass
I think
might
you're
be
always
applicable.
this grumpy. Actually, yeah, no, it's like, why are you like this?
I think it's actually
What did I do to you? Who pissed in your Cheerios?
a
Like,
reasonable
It's
time
the
for sass.
apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I damn well please.
Or you could
Let's see what we're dealing with
be a
here.
human?
You're looking to lay down some serious hurt. Use this to burn those weeds to the ground.
I would
That's all
happily
you get
do that.
For now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee.
But why do
Now
we
get
have
outta
capitalism?
What?
Tired
Yeah.
of it,
Why
yeah,
you
Yeah,
feed?
yeah.
What are you gonna do with the money?
Okay, now we have
spend
a
it
weapon
on
mod.
modding other stuff. Like, yeah, it's like, what? Are you gonna leave this area? Are you gonna travel the world such that you need to have currency in your pocket instead of food or other barter materials? Like,
Cause like, there is a version of this that makes sense in my brain. That in the post-apocalypse, there is a material that is highly valuable and still in abundance. Like still in a quantity enough that can be counted, but still scarce enough that it can be priceless. Like gasoline in Mad Max universe makes sense for me as a currency.
Sure.
in Tim Powers' Dinner at Deviant's Palace, the currency is alcohol.
Yeah. But like in worlds like this, like I have this feeling minorly about Destiny as well. Because the
Good to see
presumption
you
is
more
Glimmer
equipped.
has a kind of
Riggs
value
and McCabe do good work.
that you can use
I
it for
hope
something.
this will be enough to get
But they
you
never
on your
say
way.
what?
We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors.
Does it?
There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running. Well, here's hoping it doesn't.
Okay.
If it blows us all to hell, we'll be dead and we won't know.
All right. So I have lots
How
of
long has that person known you?
5 minutes.
extremely protagonist business.
Yeah, no. But right, this is the kind of thing that when you're reading a story like this or playing a game like this, you either accept it or you don't. Like the margin for suspension of disbelief here, it's like if you're not going to believe this, what's even the point of playing the game? It's like you're done. Okay, check out, move on. But otherwise, you just go with it. It's like, fine, yes, protagonist energy. Here's what happens.
All right, we're gonna initialize Datla, I guess.
Oh, this is ominous.
So this is like our dimension hopping stone, right? Yes.
What the? Yo.
You know, it was just hanging out. Doesn't your reactor have that nearby you?
No.
I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now.
That does not look like an eye.
This is your shot. My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
So, they've been here a long time. What do they eat? Where do
I
they
was
get
literally
water
just
from?
thinking that.
Any
I was
of that
about to
stuff.
ask. None of it. None of it. Like, what? What?
So questions. I have a lot of questions as well. How did you get here?
I came here on a boat.
A boat and then capsized because a wave the size of the Empire State Building just like ate the ship.
So to make absolutely positively sure, you are still on an Earth that is cursed with this plant plague.
I think
And you were traveling and you were traveling in that Earth to get to this place where they showed you this stone.
Yes.
And this stone goes where?
That's a great question.
I think it goes lots of places.
Because if I wanted to get back outside, I could just go back outside. Why do I need this stone?
Yeah,
I love the idea of I intrinsically know that I must touch the stone, a thing that looks extremely weird and that I wouldn't want to touch if it were me. What?
Because this looks like I just went like 300 feet one direction.
Yeah,
right?
where are
the
you?
The construction looks very similar.
Yeah.
Like, is this... No, that's a root. I'm dying. No two ways about it. Always thought the root would get me, or I'd live forever like you, but we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root. You know that. That was very bad tonality. Just we'll move on. The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't going to tell you to stop. Not again. I just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. And that was to Pa.
So it must be, is that Ellen's mom?
Yeah,
daughter?
I think so.
Because it was her grandfather that was the founder. Okay.
All right. We have a key card.
Interesting. Yeah, wow. That's not creepy.
Okay.
And we've got this. What is the labyrinth? Entrance to other dimension? Question mark? What the hell is this creepy thing? Here's some maps.
As murder boards go, this one's a little sparse, but I love the blood
tower
words.
Some stuff. Possibly a map. Photographs? Question mark?
It looks very like a city map, the one on the right. Like,
so there's different color teleporters. Red teleporter, orange, purple, door. Am I in the labyrinth?
Again, is the labyrinth with us today?
You're right. I mean, okay, so Ellen, I want you to know that I love you and that I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this. I know that. It's time for me to go. Took a while from saying it to doing, but here I am. I'm leaving to speak with the Root Mother in the old church past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world, and then I'll be gone. Goodbye.
But why?
Wait, what?
What? Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. Talking to somebody called the Root Mother when roots are constantly trying to murder you sounds like an extremely great idea. Also, what
Extremely
is this
unwise.
annihilation level trauma right now? This is very messed up.
Okay, and so...
Those were a hell of a sequence of statements. I am sorry that I let you and my family down. I am going to the Root Mother. This is... Oh, you could have just go home.
Alright, so now I'm out in the world.
I would simply go back out of the world because this is traumatic.
Hell yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Big hammer.
Oh no, that guy's very fast.
Big
Fairview.
hammer. So yeah, now we're in like fairly standard looking post-apocalypse USA, Canada, Western Europe looking land.
I feel like there are a lot of cities named Fairview in various parts of the country.
Yeah, it's just, oh, okay, so this is the game where it's Springfield, but Springfield is every Springfield.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and there's some more critters over there.
The moaning noises are definitely creepy.
Some iron. And of course, like, there might be like things to read around here. I'm not sure. Iron, what are you? Are you like an audio log? Bandage. Okay, that's useful.
I
Critters.
looked it up. Valerie, there is a Wikipedia page titled List of Places Called Fairview in the United States. It numbers
Disambiguation.
288.
This does not surprise me. Yeah. This is why when people talk about like, oh, you can't name a thing that has the same name as another thing, it's like, why would you not be able to do that?
People do it all the time.
People do it all the time. People call things like the river. Like, it's very, you know, you just go with it. World building can be as complicated as you want, or it can be as close to reality as you want in these kinds of very reasonable ways.
Get wrecked! I have a big hammer! No, you were supposed to get wrecked. You need to listen to me.
Why does it not simply get wrecked when you yell that? It's like in Sailor Moon, like when you call out your move, that means that you have won.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so the smushing is not going as easily as I was
The
hoping.
hammer seems slow, is it?
Hammer is in fact a bit slow, so I'm just gonna remember that I have guns.
I wish that you could swap back to a sword because that would definitely be faster and superior. Swords are better than hammers. Sorry, not sorry.
I mean,
Dex is always better than strength. This is true.
the hammer definitely hits hard. Whoop, where'd you go? What's going on?
Yeah, it's like I heard that. What?
Hello.
It's funny because for me the visuals are slightly lagged behind the audio, so I'm hearing you hitting things with the hammer and then seeing the results, and it's like, oh, okay, well you're fine.
Is the hammer in here? Is the hammer here with us? Okay.
Also, every time I've seen someone play Remnant, I'm pretty sure they're playing the same class as you, or at least have the same hammer.
That's
the
funny.
thing that is always interesting to me. I mean, I know why people make that decision. Hammer hits hard, as previously stated. But the thing that intrigues me is what is that hammer? Is that reconstituted from pieces of something? And if so, what? Because it looks like it was used to pound meat in a previous lifetime.
But not even because, right? Like, look, it's got like vertical grooves, and it seems to be sort of two held together pieces around the haft, right? Like, it doesn't look like it started as a single unit. It looks like it was put together.
Yeah.
welded together, presumably.
All right, and I can't get to there from here.
Why do you not simply push the dumpster? Oh, it's not allowed.
It's not one of those games. All right.
It's good so though when like games are clear about that sort of thing up front, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, this is a game when you can interact with environmental things in order to do stuff, versus this is a game where all environmental things are purely decorative and you may move around them.
Okay, there's a checkpoint over there. So I'm hearing like something on a radio.
Radio? Yeah, was that the back of the van or?
Oh, maybe. No, I think it's coming from beyond this big plant.
Okay. That really is a very big plant. I feel like I would not want to sleep inside the plant.
No, I would rather not. Can I?
Yeah.
Can I open this? Is this a boss arena?
Oh no, what?
It looks like a shortcut I opened from the other side, is my guess.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hello, hello, critter. Oh, there's a...
Oh dear. I love that we're all just staring fixedly at this now because it is very intense.
Okay. Did I get the enemy? The enemy that summons things? Uh-oh.
There's an enemy that summons things?
Well, I guess there's an enemy that teleports.
Oh.
I think that enemy left.
You seem to have unlimited ammo, which is an interesting choice.
I think I'm getting ammo pickups.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Ah, I came from the ceiling. Do not love this for us.
All right. Did you teleport
It is
out
not
here?
unlimited ammo, but it is a lot of ammo for a post-apocalyptic game.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, again, like it's interesting how, in terms of game design and balance and that sort of thing, it's like, okay, what kinds of weapons you're allowed to have? What is the realism level of the speeds of the weapons in terms of like swinging it, reloading it, you know, stabbing it, etc.
Okay.
Oh, a sewer.
Yeah. So now I'm into another section. I don't know if this means that there's going to be a checkpoint here. Seems like there should be a checkpoint.
That seems like a checkpoint, yeah.
Okay, so when I
Makes
use...
sense that underground would be the safe.
Yep. When I use a checkpoint, all the enemies respawn, but now I'm in a new area, so that doesn't matter so much.
Just like
So this is essentially vegetarian Dark Souls.
Yes. But like antagonistically vegetarian. You're vegetarian because you hate plants.
Yeah.
What's that smell?
So we have new little evil potato critters.
Oh.
That's what
If
I'm
I
gonna
remember what I've seen in the area, some of these explode.
They
Oh,
do,
gosh.
yes.
Oh
The-
no.
The ones that are slightly bigger explode. So I need to keep that in mind. There's a thing over here, so I'm gonna go get it. Thank you.
So I was gonna say, as an aside, that guns in post-apocalyptic media is also a thing that I'm very curious about sometimes, because you'd imagine, especially when said media is set in the US or a US representative location, that bullets would be the first thing to run out of very quickly.
Yeah, like the idea of people making their own bullets is not something that is unbeknownst to us here in the US, unfortunately, or fortunately, as the case may be. I knew someone who was related to me who used to make his own bullets. He also blew up his apartment. So, like, these are things that you don't necessarily want to encourage. But in the post-apocalypse, it's not even just who has the wherewithal to do it, who has the ability, the knowledge, but where are you getting like the materials from to make new bullets? Yeah.
So I am so far feeling good about this class in its ability to use a smusher. I think that's the exploding one. No, you're like a caster one.
Oh.
What if I shotgun? Ow! I wish you wouldn't. That's a blue.
I don't appreciate that they have casters. I just feel like that's rude.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that one looks explodey. There you go.
That was the exploding one.
Okay, well.
Oh, root rot is a status effect I don't want to have.
No. How do you get rid of that?
I think I run around until
it goes away? Like,
yes.
Whoa. So it's on a timer, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting and terrible.
It should slowly tick down. They said hopeful.
It does seem to be taking a very small amount of your health with it, potentially.
Cool. Thanks. I hate it.
Or is it actually just doing some other status effect that I'm... Because again, the video for me is slightly laggy, and I have no complaints about it because I'm happy to be able to hear it and stuff. But yeah. So I can't tell exactly.
I'm not really sure. Okay, so...
It looks like your health bar, has it gotten longer, or...?
It may have, actually. Oh! That's something.
Oh, whoa! Whoa.
Hello?
Is that the root mode? I don't think
Ah, this is what we are calling a root nexus.
Nexus, okay. Going back to the bullet question, though, like, that is another thing that you have to decide when you're creating post-apocalyptic worlds, is basically how much pre-apocalypse technology are you retaining? What stuff are you going to have people decide, this is important enough that we are going to keep making it, and we're going to make it, we're going to figure out how to do it.
Alright.
Nice.
I'm going to go in.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. That was very intense.
That was rough.
Accurate.
Yeah, we believe you.
Okay, so I smushed a big tree.
It was very big and gross.
And I got a trait point.
Oh, so now you can, yeah.
So I could increase my vigor, which everybody knows in Souls games, leveling vigor is important. I'm gonna level endurance because it was the lowest.
Prince Justin says, recall at Mad Max Fury Road had a powerful noble called the Bullet Farmer, so at least they thought about it. Yeah, I know, like, again, it's what are your priorities within the world that you've created, this post-apocalypse? Are you going to have farmers, and if so, what does that look like now? Are you going to have tailors, weavers? Like, to what extent are these tasks distributed versus, like, everybody has to figure out how to do sort of everything for themselves? Like,
okay, I made one explode on their buddy.
nice.
Oh, they were behind me.
Oh no.
Yeah, come here, you jerk. I got a luminite crystal.
You may want to heal too. It looks like a half health right now.
Yep. It's a good call. Thank you.
I don't know how much the thing heals you per use, so.
It looks like the dragon heart is a 100% heal.
Oh wow, nice.
Right
so
now.
maybe you could have held out actually, but.
Oh no, no! I would rather not. All right, can I open this from here? Hey, look, I did a shortcut.
Aha!
All right, because this is my, yeah, that's the checkpoint.
A shortcut for you is a shortcut for them, though? Like.
What is that?
No, maybe? Oh, wow.
That. Excuse me.
What? Ah! It's. Ah! No, I don't love this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's the Cult of the Root. Yeah, that is what the name of the quest is, so.
Braided
Yikes
thorns.
on Yikes.
Right.
So when they talked about you being an ex-cultist, that is what they were. This is the cult they meant.
I believe that is correct. So, and I feel like I'm still in boss music.
It's very bossy.
Yeah.
What is this?
All right, so we've got some root cult scribbles going on. Why am I still getting boss music when the cultist appears to be dead?
Is there another cultist?
Is the other cultist stuck somewhere?
Are they in the room with us?
That.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
So,
whoa. No?
Do I need to? No. That
Do you have to go
seem...
upstairs to get that?
Maybe.
This is very creepy. It's like, are there more cultists down the hall?
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to where my checkpoint was. Or is this a new checkpoint?
Because it did say kill one cultist singular, so I'm not sure what's happening next.
Is the map have an exclamation point on it that is like a sign of where you're supposed to go? Or again, I have no idea what the function of the mini map is, or whether it is actually sending you anywhere useful.
Okay.
You learned some new things, like you can get infected.
I need to find the subway entrance. Beyond,
okay.
In the old church beyond the subway tunnels. Maybe this root mother knows where the founder is now. Okay, map. And then
so yeah, you gotta just
something
keep going
up there.
straight maybe? Yeah, you haven't been that way.
Yeah, because this is...
You checkpointed, so now everybody's back. I hate this for you.
Yes, but I can go this way.
Yeah, that was the way you needed to go, I think. Ah! Explodey guy, gotcha again.
Only a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think you had to go, not here, it was like back and north. So you get to this junction and hang a right, it looks like, from the mini-map.
That seems reasonable.
Tell me if I'm backseat gaming and I'll stop.
No, this form of backseating is very welcome.
Okay.
Oh wow, you're summoning little jerks.
I don't love that. I don't love that. Are they like budding? Is it a summon or is it like a reproductive thing?
Not
or
sure.
Oh.
To get out of this root rot, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you're out of stamina too. Like that sucks.
That was rough.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm supposed to keep going this way. Alright. And I go
Or is it
around.
blocked? Or okay, yeah.
So it does look like root rot ticks the same way that status ailments do in Dark Souls.
So that's probably what it is then. Yeah, I don't think it's causing harm.
Maxes out.
Yeah.
I am okay with that, honestly. So this is a thing again.
I don't love that this either came back or that there's more than one. Oh yeah, no, look. Oh.
Yeah.
That is a yuck. We don't love this.
So
I think it is a second one.
I think it's the second one too, yeah.
What
It's
if I just
blocking the
switch-
subway. Oh, it makes very bad noises too. Like, why does it squeal?
Okay, so I did this again,
That was rough.
and I guess it gets me another trait point, but I don't
Nice.
see a way out of here.
Yeah, like, there's no door, apparently?
maybe this is not the way that I need to go in the main plot. Maybe this is actually a side quest.
Oh,
Let's
interesting.
look at the map. There could be a way out over here that I just didn't notice. So I'll go investigate that, and then if that's not anything, maybe I will leave the sewers.
You would think that the sewers would be a way to get to the subway, though, but I guess maybe you need to look for, like, an actual subway entrance, perhaps, instead, or...
That looks like something over there.
Okay.
Excuse
Like
me,
some guy.
why are you... You should not.
That all you got?
This enemy
Really?
is buffing the critters. Yeah, you.
I love the notion of taunting them, though. Like, yeah, I'm gonna craft talk. That's clearly gonna intimidate them into simply dying.
Okay. So I got another crystal. Which is good.
Oh, there's that thing.
Okay, and that's... Oh, is that the one that I already
That's
got?
the previous one that you got. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I did 2 of those. That's good.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's an exit.
Alright, so that may have just been like, congratulations, there's more evil in this world, and now you've smushed some of it.
At least until you stop at a checkpoint.
Right. So, yeah, I guess I got some stuff here, and that's good, and I got some trait points, and...
Sometimes you grind.
Yeah.
It works out.
So we'll go back to the upstairs here, and then maybe poke around a little bit and call it a night. I was hoping to maybe get a little bit more of...
Like main story stuff, yeah.
Yeah, just as kind of setup, because I'm more than a little bit curious about picking up Remnant 2 tomorrow. But also Baldur's Gate 3 comes out in like another week after that, so...
Oh my goodness. So many games, so little time.
So upgrading, yeah. Return to Ward 13. Sure.
It did say leave dungeons, so I guess, so dungeons in this game then are like instanced potentially, where it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you have gone into a dungeon, you do the dungeon stuff, and then you leave the dungeon back to the overworld, kind of.
I
All right.
That sounds right. Okay, so now
That's
we're
cool.
back here, and then maybe I can upgrade a couple of things, and we'll feel good about our evening with Remnant.
Good to see you again. Certainly.
Show me your wares!
You don't need to stand, sir, it's fine.
Okay, I have... Oh, look, I have 1,000 of this currency.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, upgrade please. And then upgrade that one.
Yeah, I mean, is it currency that is being used, or no? It is currency plus iron. Like, yeah, it's not even just mats, it's...
I mean, you are paying for the labor, but they don't
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
materials.
Take care, my friend.
Keep
Alright,
moving.
are you still
Yeah?
thoroughly uninterested in me?
Fine. Let's have a look.
Seems like it. Crafting. Nada.
Ooh,
Okay.
lots of money.
So I already spent more than I can have of that. I think these are the special abilities of the other classes. Mender's Aura and Hunter's
Oh.
Mark.
Down
Interesting.
here? I'm not
I
in
can
the
see
mood
why
to
that would be
chat.
useful if you are intending to play solely first person without a dedicated play group. It would be nice to have a heal.
Yeah, because it seems like you might be able to like put the healing mark or rune or whatever it's called on your other weapon, and then
Can't imagine things look great out there.
alternate between them
Mm-hmm.
in the way that I have the fire thing on my pistol. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's Remnant. I'm okay with with ending early because then I can head back over to the place where we're staying that has air conditioning while we wait for the landlord to be able to get somebody to come and take a look at our unit, which might not be for another couple of days.
Yeah, if it's anything like our area, definitely finding someone who could come out was problem one. Because
Yeah.
everybody's AC units are breaking right now.
Yeah, and I like when it happened, I realized that that was absolutely going to be a possibility. But knowing that that's a possibility doesn't make the frustrations that come with it any less of a problem.
Heat stroke is no joke.
Yeah, and like mostly we've been worried about Oreo because
Mm-hmm.
he's furry and dogs run hot compared to humans. So he and Meg are over at this Airbnb now. And my plan tomorrow is get up, walk the dog over here, do breakfast and normal morning stuff while the heat isn't so much. And then, like, around lunch, retreat to the Airbnb where there's AC, at least until maybe the evening. Because I still have, like, the paid Blades in the Dark game that I run on Mondays, which I would like to not have to cancel on. Turns out, as a writer and professional GM and podcast actual play producer, it's pretty important for me to have like a stable place with a good internet connection to work from.
We laugh, but it's true. Very yikes.
So,
we wish you a very merry get your AC fixed quickly.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you, Valerie and Brandon, for hanging out with me while I take a poke at Remnant from the Ashes.
Thank you, Mike, for entertaining people while I was without power.
Yeah, and I hope that the power stays stable and that there's no more worrying about that for you because you are also dealing with a lot of heat right now.
Indeed. Mid-30s Celsius is not good.
No.
Everyone, please take care of yourselves. It's been very hot everywhere.
Yeah. So Brandon and Greg and I will chat about what we can do for the Speculate feed since we weren't able to do Fight with Spirit tonight. But I want to also remind folks that, nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do commands in chat. Show chat. Okay, if someone could put a couple of the Speculate commands into chat as a reminder, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Let's see if I can. Oh, there we
go. My computer situation right now is a disaster because I
can only imagine.
I had to do a very quick and hard punt to video game stream stuff. Yes, so thank you, The Rising Tides. Thank you to Prince Justin for hanging out and chatting with us, as well as everyone else who was here and lurking and chilling and enjoying as we take a look at Remnant from the Ashes. The sequel to this game, Remnant 2, comes out tomorrow. I think if you have the special, like the deluxe edition, you can already be playing it, which is why there's videos about it and stuff.
Fancy.
This seems like it could be something that might be interesting for Greg and Brandon and I to take a look at if we decide we want to do another Speculate Plays thing like we did with Destiny 2. But mostly this was a thing that seemed like it could be timely, that was already installed so that we could do this. And thanks everybody watching for your patience. I'm going to do some tweaks on this YouTube so that we're just taking a look at the video game stuff and you don't have to hang out while I'm doing like rapid OBS dun 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 kind of stuff, even though that may be funny to watch.
Like hacking in Mass Effect where the timer's running down. You're like,
right.
I'm just trying to very quickly put these things together.
But if you haven't been watching Valorward, the Court of Blades series that we also do on the channel here, you should definitely take a look at that. The last couple of episodes have been especially cool. We are very happy to be joined by Darcy Little Badger as the new cast member for the series. She's brought a lot of enthusiasm and fun creativity to the series. and that's been really cool. And of course, we have been getting this great critical response to it, to the show from web festivals like the Minnesota Web Festival and the New Jersey one from that was announced earlier. So a lot of what I'm going to be doing this week is preparing materials for those festivals and working on things there. But we're going to keep on bringing you cool stuff for Speculate in video and in audio form. And you can support the show over at patreon.com/speculate. And I think beyond that, I'm going to throw to Valerie and Brandon real quick if there's anything that they want to plug.
Okay, so I will say you can find me still on Twitter, still holding out, but you can just go to valerievaldes.com to figure out what's going on with that. But plugging a couple of things right now. World Building for Masochists is doing a Kickstarter for an anthology that Mike and I are both in. If it funds, please go, fund it, back it. Uncanny Magazine's also doing their 10-year fundraising Kickstarter, and I am also a solicitor writer for that, as well as if they get to 800 backers, there will be a mini interview of me. So you could do that too.
As for me, I would also reiterate that the Uncanny Year 10 Kickstarter is presently live. I am also I'm a solicited non-fiction writer for Year 10, so definitely check that out. Also because Uncanny is rad and you should support Uncanny Magazine. I am in a lot of games. Tomorrow, I will be in another session of Arcanites, a Power Rangers actual play over at the Initiative Order. So, if the internet does not fail me tomorrow, you will see me there at just about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. Time zones elude me. But also, because we haven't said a lot about this elsewhere, but it is happening very soon, Mike and I are doing this very cool thing with our lovely friends at Queen's Court Games that you'll hear about very, very soon. I will be GMing a small campaign of Apocalypse Keys by Reina Jadi with some players from the Queen's Court Games crew. So look out for more information about Apocalypse Keys, the Pitman Sculpture, very, very soon, because we're going to be recording very, very soon as well. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun when that happens.
Okay. So yeah, that's all of that. More stuff coming from Speculate. We are scheming, planning, recording, doing a variety of things, and trying not to be too hot in this terrible summer. So we pass on that sentiment of stay cool to you all, and we'll see you next time. As I go over to where my actual stop streaming thing is. Great. Okay. Bye.
Bye.